Why is procedural due process crucial for justice? Imagine a world where decisions affecting your life happen without warning or explanation. That's why procedural due process is so important in justice. It's the rulebook that makes sure the government treats everyone fairly before taking away their freedom, property, or rights. This process requires that people are told what's happening, given a chance to speak, and judged by someone who doesn't have a bias. These steps stop authorities from making unfair or biased choices that could harm innocent people. From an ethical point of view, procedural due process is about fairness. It respects each person's dignity and their right to be part of decisions that impact their lives. It also limits government power by setting clear rules for how decisions are made. This keeps authorities from acting on impulse or prejudice. Politically, it helps keep governments accountable. When officials must follow strict procedures, they are less likely to abuse their power or act unfairly. In real life, procedural due process makes sure that people are informed in advance about actions that affect them. It guarantees they can defend themselves and present evidence. It also ensures that decisions are made by neutral judges or officials who don't have a personal stake. These officials must evaluate evidence fairly and follow legal standards. Rights like having a lawyer, confronting witnesses, and appealing decisions are protected. This process is especially important in criminal cases where someone's freedom is at stake, or in civil cases involving property or reputation. Without procedural due process, wrongful convictions or unfair penalties could happen more often. It acts as a safeguard against mistakes and discrimination. At its core, procedural due process balances individual rights with government authority. It enforces moral duties on public officials to act justly and fairly. It also supports the idea that laws and policies should be applied equally to everyone. This process helps prevent arbitrary or unjust actions by those in power. In the end, procedural due process is vital for justice because it ensures fairness and protects individual rights. It limits the chance of unfair treatment and helps keep government actions transparent and accountable. It's a key part of ethical governance that respects human dignity and upholds the rule of law.